EverNote versus Notion for note taking. Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to give you a comparison of EverNote and Notion.so, and the topic that we're going to cover and the prominent thing that we'll be looking on is note taking. So notes are, as you know, that very important when you're working, when you're going around, when you are basically in your college, university, or if you're in your professional life, you have to make some quick notes. So it's a digital age now, so everyone has a mobile, has a tablet or whatever gadget they are using. They can quickly take a note on that rather than making handwritten notes. So what it's going to does is basically it will sync the notes with the data they already have about that project, and it's going to make everything so easy. There are a lot note taking apps that you can use when you're basically just for your note taking purpose, but I'm going to compare the two apps, that is Evernote and Notion. So let's get into the video. So first of all, I have Notion.so with me. So Notion is basically more of a project management platform that you can manage your projects, that you can build a team space, that you can work in different manners, that you can use it for, then you can have different templates, you can use it for CRM, for project management, for tasks, lists, and there like you can make it as your own personal planning. You can use it as a calendar. Like there are a lot of things that Notion can be used. It is very simple to use. Like you can see the preface is very plain, very simple. You can search for products right here. I'm already logged in, by the way. I haven't shown you the login process. It is very easy as well. You can simply log in with your Gmail account, or you can or your Yahoo account, or you can make a new email and you can just log in with that. It's very easy. So here you can see that I can add this is a new page that I'm working on right now. It is untitled, that's well. So if I give it the name of the test page, after giving it a name, I can add anything to this page right here. Like for example, I'm done with the test. Here you can see that press space for AI and for commands. So I'm just going to press the space right now. So you can see that it has entered a new AI format in Notion as well. It brainstorms your ideas. It can write a blog post for you, outline for you. It can write a press release, creative story, essay. So AI is gonna write a lot of things for you, and now it has been introduced into the Notion.so. So I'm not going to talk about that right now, but here you can see that you can add anything that you want. For example, if you click on this option right here, it is going to show you what you can add. Like you can add a blog post, you can add, and going along you can see you can add text, you can add, embed a page, to-do list, headings, tables, bulleted, like a lot of things that you can add, and you can make it as a note. Like for example, if you want to note something, I'm just going to click on this option right here, and I'm going to add a bullet, a point from this option. I'm going to add a bulleted list or toggle list. So I'm just going to write in the things that I want to remember. For example, this point, this point, this point. Like for example, I'm in a meeting, I want to take the notes of the meeting. I can just simply make quick points of whatever they're saying, and if there is something that should be highlighted, I can use this option as a quote reminder, and I can capture the quote or something that is very important and highlight it. Here you can see that you can also add different kind of databases. You can add table view, list view, calendar view, but I'm not going to work on or explain those right now because this is not the main focus of today's video. So this is how you can take notes on Notion. What you can do is you have an option of this right here as quick note as well. Okay, so here you can see that this is a quick note, and now quickly create a rich document, jot down some text. Here you can see that I can just simply go on and edit whatever it has written here. For example, blah blah or whatsoever. This is the main thing, and I'm just going to when I'm done, or when I want to basically redo my notes, I can add a description of what I wrote, and I can add a whole point to that. And then you can also make a to-do list. Like for example, if you want to do something, if you have a couple of tasks that need to be fulfilled, I can simply make a to-do list, and then I can check them as well. For example, breakfast is done or waking up is done, obviously. So these are all of the things that I can check in, and I can basically check my progress of the whole day or of the whole project as well, that how many tasks are left, or how many tasks are already been done. Then I can create a sub page in it as well. For example, from this option, like when I click on this page, it is going to take me to another page that I've added, and I can add more content into it. It won't crowd my quick note as well, and I can add different kind of sub pages into my space. And here you can see that I can also embed, like for example, if you stumble upon different links, or if someone asks you to search for a couple of things and you think that you want to read this article later, or you want to reach this site later, you can embed the links of those sites in here, and it is going to keep it for you, and it is going to be it is very accessible, it is very easy. And what the best thing about Notion is that you have if you use it for your project management as well, then your quick notes are going to be here, your project management data is all going to be here, And if you are a student, your student related data is going to be here. Like for example, it basically makes your everything very easy because it automatically syncs all of your data. So this is about Notion. So let's move on to Evernote. Okay, so this is evernote.com. I have already logged in, and if you want to log in, it's the process is very easy. Just you can continue with Google, you can continue with your Apple ID, or you can just add in your email, create a password, and create your sign in, and then you can log in from that. So after logging in, this is the main homepage of my Evernote. It's gonna be look a little bit different according to what you have already added into that. But Evernote as a platform, as a website, it is a completely a note-taking website. The main focus of the whole website is note-taking, to make the information access easier for you and to make the quicker jot down of things easier for you as well. It comes as an app as well. You can download it onto your Android and onto your Apple as well, or you can use it on Microsoft on Windows as well. So when it comes to note taking, Evernote is a little bit more, you can see the preface is a little bit more attractive than Notion, and as you know, the focus is strictly note taking, so it has a lot of other features that you can use, and that is basically more accessible to you. So how you can start a different notes. So first of all, you have, this is your home page, and you have different kind of widgets right here. You have notes. This is you can add different notes here. It's up to you. Like here you can see that I have like 5 notes on here right now, and in different dates. If these can hold anything that you want to work on, any tasks that you are basically working on, or if you want to complete it or something like that. For example, this is a sample note that I have created earlier, and it basically incorporates some of the tasks that you can say I'm working on. So you can see that new real-time syncing and editing notes. So they just keep on adding new features for you to make everything more attractive for you. So here you can see that this is a sample task, and I've added 3 bullet points. I have added task 1, task 2, and task 3. You can see that this is my task list, and I have added this note in my first notebook. So basically things are divided in notebooks right here. You can add different notebooks for different projects or dates or months or whatever. You can categorize them by your own choice, and then you are going to create different notes in different notebooks. So when it comes to notes, here you can see that I'm just going to access my note, and it is going to give me all the notes that I've added. So this was the sample note that I was talking about. Then there are some couple of unedited notes that I have, and when you create a note, you have a title. You can start writing, drag different files, or start from a template. You also get a template from note taking. Then the suggested templates are to-do list, a reading list, a daily reflection, what's one thing that went well today, what's one thing that didn't go as well, what I'm going to do tomorrow. And you can add a couple of more different templates as well. So these are all the templates that are provided in Evernote, and here you can see that these are all the editing options. Mixed, you can see you can make it bold, italic, underline, that everything typical editing options are available as well. So these are all the notes that I have right now. It's very simple to add a new note. Just click on this option, and new note will be added. If you want to add a new notebook, just click on this option, new notebook will be added. Then there are some tags. If you want to have something, if someone shares something with you, you're gonna see it right here. And the most important thing is, let me show you the home. You can customize the home however you like. You can change the background, you can change the widgets, and here you can see that if there is something that is recently captured, any web clips, images, documents, audio, emails that have just recently come in, you can go on and have it paste. That is going to show itself right here, and you can basically take a quick look on that. So rather than traditionally making notes or making notebooks and organizing everything, if there is something that you just need to remember, and there's something that piece of information that you came around and you want to remember it, then you have this scratch pad. This works as your rough notebook. You can scratch all the brainstormed, all the roughed, rogued ideas that you are going to organize them later on the day. You can just add it right here, like meeting minutes, like walking in and finding something relatable or something that you want to remember. You can just have the scratch pen, and you can typically simply write it here, and it is going to retain here until you remove it. So this is a very good thing about Evernote, and the best thing that works for me is that it's preface. It's very attractive. It basically motivates you to work. So this is Evernote. Okay, so if we talk about the pricing of both of these platforms, then both of these platforms have a free plan that you can use, and you don't have to even upgrade if you're just using as a personal for your personal use, or even if you're using it for a small business. You don't if you have a job, or if you're a student or anything, or anyone, then you don't even have to go or switch to buy premiums, because basics work good as well as the premium one. So you can just go on and stick with that, and the free plan is available, so there is no financial competition between them. So you can choose the one which is more efficient for you, which you think is you will work more best for you. If you need a lot of features, then you can go to the Notion. If you just need note taking, then EverNote is the best choice for you. So this was it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to Softwares Made Easy. Thank you.